So then he goes on, it goes on. The order he signed behind closed doors puts Vice President J.D. Vance, who serves on the Smithsonian's Institution Board of Regents, in charge of overseeing efforts to remove improper ideology from all areas of the institution, including in its museums, education, and research, and the National Zoo. So you're like, what does improper ideology mean? And then, so you go on. Uh, the executive order also hints at the return of statues and monuments of Confederate figures, many of which were taken down or replaced around the country after the police killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis in 2020. The order also calls for improvements to blah blah blah. So this museums in our nation's capital should not be places where individuals go to learn, not to be subjected to ideological indoctrination or divisive narratives that distort our shared history, he said. But that's exactly what he's making them. He's making them sources of indoctrination, ideological indoctrination, and divisive narratives. Like, you don't need to have a statue of a Confederate soldier to learn that we had a history with the Confederacy. And so it's like when you say, divisive, devices to whom? Like, if you're an African American and your ancestors were slaves, and you go and you see this guy that used to own your ancestors, is that not? How is that not something that you would find offensive, or that you would find ideological indoctrination? That they were okay. It was okay for them to own your grandpappy. Like, that is not at all accurate. And what happened is we had an inaccurate representation of American history that got corrected. And now they want to whitewash it, and they want to take out all the bad stuff, and anybody that says it's bad is bad. Under Trump's order, Vance will work with the White House Budget Office to make sure that funding for the Smithsonian Institute isn't spent on programs that degrade shared American values. What American values are being degraded?